There is a brand new flight simulator, and it's definitely not where you might expect. You're probably wondering, why am I on Google Earth right now? And that's because for some reason, they added a brand new flight simulator. Well, depends on if you consider it brand new or not, because it was actually added in 2007 as an Easter egg and officially in 2008. However, it was only available if you had the GFS app. But I think that most people, including me, use the browser version because you don't have to download anything. However, just a few days ago, they released it on the browser, which means that we can finally use it here, which basically means that Google just created a GFS competitor. So you all know that for years I have used GFS to fly and to film videos for this YouTube channel. However, you might not know that GFS used to be called GEFS, which stands for Google Earth Flight Simulator. And that's because until 2016, GFS, or should I say GEFS, as it used to be called back then, it used Google Earth scenery until it changed to the Cesium JS, which is the scenery that is used in the HD subscription in GFS. Although I'm not using it right now because it literally ran out today, so I'm gonna have to pay for it again. And of course, after it's changed to using Cesium JS scenery, it was renamed to GFS because even though it sounds similar to GEFS, it's not associated with Google Earth. Anyways, before hopping on the Google Earth Flight Simulator, let's look at what it may have according to what we have here. So, the limited Google Earth Flight Simulator that I told you about earlier had an F-16 and a Cirrus SR-22. So I wonder if the new Google Earth Simulator will have only those planes or if it will have more. And apparently, with the new Flight Simulator, you can also use a joystick just like in GFS. And joysticks are actually rare for browser flight simulators. But anyways, I think that's enough talking. So we're just gonna hop on the flight simulator. So as you can see, my Google Earth is in Spanish, but this works in whatever language you have. So if you go up here to this menu, this tab here should say tools if you have it in English, and if it's in your language, then I don't know what language you speak. If it's not English or Spanish, but it should be here. And when you click it, you go all the way to the bottom and you see this tab that says Flight Simulator on your language. And let's click it. Okay, and if you notice, you can see that we're flying very slowly, and I don't even know what plane we're in. But anyway, let's look at what we have. So up here we can see our heading, and I can also see here on the side that it says 50%, and I'm guessing this might be our throttle, but I don't know how to increase it. So let me just try random keys, and yeah, I don't know. However, I'm noticing we're flying like really fast. I'm just gonna search on Google how to fly because there might be more controls to the basic ones. Okay, it says to change your aircraft, you must exit the flight simulator first. And I already left the flight simulator. However, it doesn't let me change the plane. So I'm guessing that this is actually outdated and this is only for the app version, not the new browser version. So for now, I think we literally just fly around like this. We can't really choose any planes. And of course, because they just released it like 3 days ago, it's not fully finished. So of course, right here in the corner, you can see it says experimental because it's just on the beta phase for now. But seriously, how do I even slow down? Because I am probably going at like Mach 2 or something, and this is definitely not safe to land. Like, for example, you can see there's an airport in front of me. If I try to land, I just wouldn't be able to land because this is too fast. And I just crashed into what is this? Is this Sangban Highway? Okay, let's start again. And yeah, right now, as you can see, we're going like at a pretty normal speed. But if I go down, I go even faster and I can't really slow down. Oh wait, I just realized I haven't tried the minus or plus keys. You can't see me pressing them, but trust me, I'm pressing those keys and they're not working. Okay, and I accidentally opened the settings and I just crashed. Great. Okay, let's genuinely look for an actual tutorial on how to fly. But to get something that's actually useful for us, we're gonna search how to fly on the browser because we don't want to fly on the app version. Okay, I think this is the right place. I change it for English so that you all can understand. Okay, so to increase the thrust, I have to either press page up or click on the in-screen indicator. But I use a MacBook, so I don't have a page up button. So I guess I'll have to stick with clicking the indicator. So let's respawn. And yeah, just like that, I can increase my thrust. And I actually wonder how fast can we go. So far, I think we're going at least Mach 1, definitely. Probably Mac 2 by now. So remember how supposedly the flight simulator, or at least the app version of the flight simulator, had the F-18 and the SR-22? Well, this is not even the F-16. This is just too fast for the F-16. I wonder when they will add actual aircraft to this flight simulator, because right now you're just flying on a screen, and I just crashed onto the river. Well, I'm not even supposed to be surprised because I've already crashed like 4 times and it was like max throttle and just not focused. Okay, let's respawn. And you know what? Let's actually try to land. So, if I remember correctly, the airport should be over here. And remember, we also have to decrease our throttle. And I think we're gonna crash into the building again. No, Gina, let's actually decrease the throttle. And we are turning incredibly slowly. No wonder how we can crash here so easily. Or maybe it's just because I'm bad at this. Or both. Yeah, probably both. And we are crashing again just because I pressed a key for like 0.01 milliseconds. And apparently, for turning, we only have roll controls. We don't even have yaw controls. So, turning is going to be more difficult for us because we can only turn like this and not like that. Trust me, guys, I'm pressing the right key. I mean, the left key. Sorry, sometimes I forget my left and right. And we're crashing again for the 67th time. And now, let's actually try to land on the other runway, not this one, because we are too high right now. So first we decrease the throttle, and I don't think we're gonna be able to align. And I'm literally pressing the left key right now, but we are upside down. And okay, I think we recovered, but we are definitely nowhere near the runway. The next time I crash, I'm ending the video. And it's probably gonna be very soon, but I don't care. I'm getting tired of this flight sim. Okay, turning into the runway, and we're upside down, so that's not a great sign. I don't even know where the runway is anymore. Yeah, I think this is the end. We're just crashing into the ground. And okay, I'm tired of flying this. So this flight simulator is definitely kind of bad for now because not only is it impossible to control the plane, but there's also not even real airplanes because you just fly like this. There's no cockpit, there's no model, there's nothing, just the flight display. And of course, this is still on the experimental version, so it has a really long way to go. And does this compare to GFS? Of course not, bro. GFS has like 100 airplanes, so many more features, and but still, it's kind of an alright attempt of Google Earth trying to make a flight simulator. But GFS is also free and doesn't even require an account. So for now, I guess we will just stick for that until the GFS flight sim becomes better, which it probably won't. But anyways, I hope you guys like this random video. Don't forget to subscribe and join my Discord server, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.